Biggs here, driver of the number 11E Midget, here with another racing review from our final Ford Focus race of the 2015 season at LeMoore Speedway and Ventura Speedway. Was super fun. We got the whole team back together from the 2013 season, the last season that we ran the 11E Midget. My car owner is over 80 years old, and he drove himself all the way from Washington State just to come down for this two-day event on Friday and Saturday. It was awesome. We had the VRA midgets at Ventura, the VRA focused midgets at Ventura, as well as a group from Washington State drove all the way down, and the Western States USAC focused midgets racing with us. So great fields, really talented drivers. Basically the best focus racing talent that the nation has to offer, at the very least the West Coast. So awesome, awesome weekend. Friday night we went to LeMoore. We had 16 cars on a little 5th mile track. This surface was awesome. It's the first time I've ever been to LeMoore, and it's some of the nicest clay I've probably seen in all my years of racing. It was really cool. And we went out for qualifying with with this great clay, thinking, okay, we're gonna run our Ventura gear. It was the tallest gear we had, and it dogged bad, and I think we qualified 9th out of the 16 cars that were there. So thank you to Robert Dalby and the 4D team for letting us borrow some gears. You guys saved us. Went out for the heat race. The car was a lot faster, but the track just stayed, it's clay. The track just stayed super hooked up. We just didn't have the right stuff, and we're quite a bit too tight. I don't remember where we finished, but we went back out for the main, and we started 10th out of the 16 cars. So we had quite a bit of traffic to come through, and it was nuts. The track was really rough, and we had a super soft suspension. And I'll show you guys some video. The car was jumping. It looked like an off-road truck going through the ruts on the track. It was crazy. And the racing was really fun. It was really tight and super physical. We came from 10th, and we're up in the top 5, battling it out, and ended up, I think, with 10 to go. Another car and I came 3 wide down the straightaway with 3rd or 4th place. And we're coming down, and they throw the caution, but the light was on the other side, and we couldn't see it. And so he moved up a little bit, saw it before I did, and I caught his right rear, and it flew me into a full wheelie stand. And when the car came back down, it blew out both front shocks. And at that point, our suspension wasn't just soft, it was broken. And the car was all over the place. So we ended up finishing 6th, which, considering the circumstances, I think was pretty good. We had a blast though. My front bumper was bent, my rear bumper was bent, my Nerf was bent. It was just nuts. A lot of wreckage. It was an expensive night, but it was a fun night to be racing, and one of the best focus races I've had of the year. It was super fun. On Saturday, we raced at Ventura Speedway, getting a total of 20 cars on that little 1/4 mile track. It was perfect. Awesome, tight racing. This time when we came, we knew what the track was going to do. We had our tires, we were watching, we knew when they were going to grade the track, what happened when they watered it, when the tide comes in, how much moisture is going to come up, when the tide goes out, how dry it's going to get. And we kept a close eye throughout the night on how the different cars were affecting it. And we nailed our setups. They were pretty awesome. Went out for the heat race because they don't qualify at Ventura. Everything's done at a pill draw. There were 3 heats total. We started right in the mid-pack. I think it was 4th or 5th out of the 7 cars. First corner, went in, tried to take a high line around the cars in front of us, and ended up spoiling it and going to the back. On a restart, caught a good restart, picked off some cars, and taking the checkered flag, coming right in behind 3rd, taking 4th place. It started as 7th in the 20-car field, right behind the 2 points champions from Washington State. I felt pretty good sitting behind them, hoping we were going to move right to the front. Ended up being that the guys in front of us were really fast, and it was a 1-groove bottom feeding track. There was nothing going on up top, and so passing was super hard, especially since the guys up front are so fast and so competitive. So it was super tight. I got my nose chopped a couple of times. At one point in time on a restart, I was running 5th, and me and the guy in 4th came up around the sides of the guy in 3rd and said, "Hey, we're here, we're watching you, and we're coming. Don't mess up." or mess up. Everybody was doing everything they could to intimidate each other, and it was great racing. Ended up with about 3 to go. I'd been putting my nose under, and the car just kept getting better and better and better, and I was able to hold my line. He goofed just a tiny bit through the center. We got our nose in, laid my foot down, didn't lift, and we're able to take that 4th place spot. And then coming around the last corner of the last lap, gaining on 3rd, he overdrives the corner just a little bit and spins, and we were able to get around him and take the checker in 3rd place. So we were really happy with our podium finish, especially with the talent that was there and how many cars were on the track and the kind of track that we were on. It was a great night. 2013 team, glad to have them all back together. I also have to give a special thank you to Dave Reeves, Complete Auto Center in Santa Clarita, California, for helping us make this whole Southern California race tour happen. I can't say thank you enough. If you guys are ever in Santa Clarita, make sure you go down and stop in and say hi, take your car there if you guys need any work. They're awesome, super professional. It's a pleasure to have met you guys and now to have worked with you. And I'm also excited to say that they are coming on board with us for the 2016 season. If we can make Turkey Night happen, they're going to be a part of that. So stoked. Can't wait to make a 2016 season announcement as well. So the Focus season is over. Next race we're looking at running is Turkey Night. We're still working at putting together a couple funds. Turkey Night, if you don't know, is one of the oldest running midget races. It's going to be the 75th annual Turkey Night Grand Prix. We're still working on putting the funds together. Just because we are coming up to the off season does not mean that it is an off season. Racing is a lifestyle, not a hobby. So make sure that you follow me, Ariel Biggs Racing on YouTube, Ariel Biggs Racing on Facebook, at @Biggs Racing on Twitter, Ariel.Biggs on Instagram. If you like this video, make sure that you like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. So thanks you guys for watching. As always, push 110%, and I look forward to sharing the next season with you.